Chapter 1, Nurturing Overview. Welcome to the personality type of the Ns, or nurturing people. Now, when you think about nurturing, you think about warmth and love, sunshine, and thus the color yellow. Sunflowers, sunshine. These people exude love and care for other human beings, even other animals and plants, etc. We're going to learn a lot about the N type of personalities, and they're an incredibly important part of the organization because they're the people that are going to make it feel like a family or make it feel like you're at home. These people are incredible leaders, they're inspirational, and they're just great salt of the earth people. Some of the challenges they may have is that they might not be top sellers or top recruiters because they love people so much that they sometimes will back away from the sale. They don't want to push things onto people. They're not hard closers, as an example. So we're going to help you learn to understand these people, whether you're recruiting them into your team, selling them product, or if you are the N type of personality, how you can overcome some of the hurdles and still make as much money as the A's and the B's. Let's start off with the values of the nurturing personality types. First and foremost, they value empathetic relationships. Those are two very powerful words. Empathetic means that the relationship really has to be a genuine relationship, sincere, full of integrity, etc. And relationships means it's all about people. Remember, Ns are the personality type that came up with the saying, they don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Next, they value authenticity. When you are your real person and you're not a fake or a fraud or a phony, they love it when you're real, when you're authentic, when you're vulnerable, when you share your mistakes as well as your accomplishments, because they love to know that they're dealing with another equal human being. They value self-actualization and personal development, anything that can make them a better person, better to themselves, better self-esteem, a better spouse, a better parent, a better sibling, a better friend, a better contributor to the world. They're all about it. They value identity. Again, this goes back to who they are and their journey for personal development and discovery and growth, spirituality, etc. They value the ideal, not necessarily what's real, but ideal. They value ethics. It's very important that your product and your company's opportunity is filled with ethics and ethical people. They value significance, not for themselves, but for others. Every human being has their place and their role, and every person is equal. No one is better than the other, not even based on sales. They value being involved. They want to contribute. They want to show up. They want to volunteer. They want to know that their time is just as valuable as their money. They value cooperation and the spirit of teamwork. They value harmony and morality, and of course, personal growth. So you can start to see the type of person that is an N or nurturing personality type. They are genuine, good people, the type that would give the shirt off of their back. Now, their strengths are diplomacy. They're very diplomatic because they believe a philosophy of why can't we all get along? Let's all get along. Let's all cooperate. There's room for everybody to play on the team. So they're not argumentative. They're not confrontational. They're very diplomatic. Their strengths are also showing empathy. So they're great peacekeepers and they make everybody feel welcome, which is very important in our industry. Their strengths are imagining. They have a great imagination, so they can see the dream. They'll buy the dream. They'll invest money to go after their dreams. Another great strength is they're very inspiring. The N type of personalities, because they care so much, they're so genuine, and they don't operate out of a selfish motive, they're very inspirational. They'll share stories about how the product changes lives, how it enhanced human beings or relationships, how someone went from outhouse to penthouse, and they overcame failure and had triumph. We love to listen to N's speak and share. They're very encouraging. They make everybody believe and feel like they can do it. They're very romantic, so they love romance because of the relationship and the intimacy that is shared between two human beings. They love being a catalyst for change, making the world a better place. They love counseling, oftentimes come across as someone who's going to give advice and possibly even a therapy perspective. They value, and their strengths are communication. They're incredible communicators. They speak from the heart. They want to resolve any conflict. They're the type that won't go to bed at night if they're in a disagreement with their spouse. Communication is very, very important for these people. Their strengths are people skills. They get along with anyone and everyone. They love all people. So they make great people to put at the registration desks when you're doing events, to sign people in, to greet and welcome people, to give them hugs and smiles and friendships and handshakes. They're great at using metaphors, so they can speak using metaphors and parables and stories, etc. They're excellent at building rapport because they're so great with people that they'll listen, they'll connect, they'll bond. They're great mentors because they're patient enough to actually help someone through the process, even if that person is difficult or challenging or slower than others. And they're great at envisioning the ideal. So the strengths and the values of the N personality type is that they are just genuine good people. And if they believe that your product or your service will improve their life, enhance their life, or enhance their relationships, enhance their family experience, then they will consume it. They're not motivated by money necessarily. Money is simply a means to facilitating their family and personal ideals. So if you're all about selling the money in the compensation plan, you're most likely going to lose the N personality types. If instead you sell the cause, the crusade, the charity, the benefits to what your product is doing, how you're saving lives or changing lives, then they're going to resonate a lot quicker with the message and be a lot more prone to wanting to roll up their sleeves and get involved for the cause.